Okay, so part two, it was about the being. Kai. Yeah, so the
Yeah,
title.
so I pondered over the title. I was thinking about the title, what would be the right title for quite a long time, and I was thinking of many different possibilities, but then finally the only one that stuck was The Art of Being. And as it so happens, there's one other book by the same name, which I didn't know at the time. And it was a book written by a very well-known psychologist, which was also called The Art of Being.
Okay.
Humanist psychologist, I forget his name now. But in any case, I didn't know that there was already a book
I, I
existing by
was
the
I was
same name.
actually wondering, that this title was so to say free, but how can you know? Because it's a very beautiful title which I already had in mind, but not for my book, but just
Uh-huh.
describing what was going on. And for me, it was art and being, like when years ago.
Um,
I would use exactly those words for how I felt it.
yeah,
That's why it was for
yeah.
me funny to hear the title because I thought that it's really like completely over. Yeah.
So now I remember the psychologist's name, Erich Fromm.
Ah,
Erich
yeah.
Fromm.
I know him. I
Yeah,
know him. I've read a
yeah,
book. Yeah.
yeah. He wrote many books, like The Art of Loving, The Art of This, The Art of That.
Okay.
And yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Nice.
I just mentioned that.
So, what would
But
you say about the being?
what would I say about the being? Well, it's difficult to say anything about the beingness,
I would say what's coming up directly here, it's
Yeah,
not worth mentioning.
it's not worth mentioning. Yeah,
It's the whole time.
exactly.
It's so
Exactly.
ordinary. It's so
Yeah.
ordinary.
Mm.
It's so
Not
But
escape.
amazing. Yeah, yeah. And actually it's not because you can do a big hype about it, yeah?
mm,
And I don't know
yeah.
what. And also saying that this is here now we are talking about the being, the pure being.
Mm, mm,
But that I feel that at the same time, we shouldn't neglect totally the the way that appearances appear. It has a very meaningful meaning. It is, you know, what seems to be our life has a meaning. It has a relevance.
Yeah.
It's not just any shit, any way it comes. We want at least to make it as best as possible. I mean, who would be silly to try to make it,
Gio,
as bad
Gio,
as possible?
it's exactly the meaning you're giving it. No more, no less. It's exactly what you claim it to be.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this may change. There may be a time where you're giving a lot of importance and I don't know what. And other times where you just say, "Pff, who cares? Completely meaningless."
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is in a way coming and going. Like this is the play, you know? And this is uncontrollable. No one is controlling it. And it's so funny how it plays.
Yeah, it's true because when you go to sleep, all these meanings disappear completely. Yeah,
mm,
Nothing.
nothing.
In a way, it's like you have to let go before falling asleep. In a way, I'm going to sleep now. I'm letting go of everything. It's like dying.
Yeah.
But I love it. I can that there are people maybe who are afraid to fall asleep when there are neuroses running, maybe holding something, not being able
Mm.
to sleep because it's just like maybe I have to check to remember, maybe I had it also in very, very hard times that I was in a way not, I would say I was so tired, overtired that this body could not, I was not taking anything to calm down the body, like chemical
Mm.
stuff. So this was just and even though I was so tired, I wasn't even able to sleep, just exactly
mhm,
on the edge. But in a way, that's it. In a way,
mhm,
falling asleep in the night, very ordinary. That's the
mhm.
end. Game over.
Yeah. Do you people have uh, weird dreams. I mean, because I have not only good dreams, I have bad dreams, good dreams, middle way dreams, horrible dreams, beautiful,
Let's
amazing
share.
dreams.
Let's share. Who wants?
Oh, okay. My dreams are completely fragmented, totally fragmented, because something inside myself is able to notice the rising of the dreams. My dreams don't last more than 1 or 2 seconds. And then they become another dream, and then they become another one, and then another one the whole night long.
Amazing.
And when people ask me, what did you dream? I say, it's impossible to tell because it started like a dog. The next second, it was an elephant. The next second, it was my father. The next second, everybody was dead. And the next second, I'm talking with people who were all dead. It's,
It's
it's
funny.
completely, yeah.
Interesting. There are even skills like in order you can train the brain to remember. I heard it like well, my mother was a bit and my friend, my girlfriend, they are a bit into this dreaming thing. I was never so much interested into this, but they told me that you can really get up in the morning and just try to remember because so people claim or scientists claim, I'm not up to date. Sorry if this is bullshit, that you are always dreaming. You are there, you are always
Yeah,
dreaming,
yeah,
but you are
certainly.
not able to remember. And you can practice this muscle, so to say, to be able to remember. And a lot of people are writing down their dreams and I don't know what, making stories. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh. But yet, you, I'm also dreaming. And it's not nice. But there are no, like when I was a child, I had those dreams like falling down from a roof from a big house, which I knew it was the house of my grandparents, and I was falling down, and it felt like I was sinking into my mattress, my bed. Oh, this was like the most crazy thing. And then very brutal dreams also I remember like a child, always like close to death being like killed, but not like by someone with a knife, but more surreal, like animals and I don't know what. And but or also maybe something falling on me like a big stone or I don't know. And but shortly, like in a way, in the moment when I was killed, so to say, I woke up. And then this simply stopped, but already a long, long time ago. I don't know. And then it was never about me anymore. For example, it was then about my child. Let's say something bad is happening to him or to others. So it was never about me anymore, which I could remember, but always something with others. And I'm just like, oh, yeah. So who
It's
wants?
all, for
I
me,
would
it's
say,
always,
Huh? Gio?
coming back, sorry,
go ahead,
Go ahead,
go
Tony.
ahead,
coming,
Tony.
coming back to the meaning, uh, dreams have not meaning. The meaning is the dream itself. But if we try to give a meaning, we are separating and building a meaning. But with life, is exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
I would say that there's no meaning. There's no meaning.
I'm
Of
with you.
course, we build stories. That's the meaning. The stories that we build is the meaning. We choose the meaning, but really, by its own things, life
Yes,
has not meaning at all.
of course.
Or with other words, the meaning is the very life and the very thing that is happening. But if we try to understand and to give a meaning, we are building beautiful
But this is what
stories.
I always love to say. There is a meaning and there is not. A meaningless meaning, like full and empty. It's always running together. It's always running together. Uh, um, when there is no separation, not two, how can there be a meaning? You always need someone in order to have meaning, in order to know something. You always need a consciousness, a knowing, call it what you want, in order to have a meaning. You need a
Yeah.
knowing. And this is obviously, of course, completely empty the whole time. And then
But it's very interesting what you realize that you are not believing any meaning, and that the things are happening without
exactly.
meaning, without wanting
And this
to
is in a
grasp
way,
and
and this is
wanting to give a
beautiful.
meaning. No, we don't want. We perform, and perform sometimes dramatic, sometimes in the middle of the argument is off. Let's be a little more detached. But that's also the innocently happening without meaning. It's crazy, but it's like this. It's like this without meaning. Any meaning is possible depending of the preferences
On
of the
top,
moment.
on top.
I
That
can see very clearly that the night dreams go on during the day. It's the same energy.
yeah,
It's the same drive of the mind. It's
yeah,
exactly the same.
absolutely, Gio.
So I have these dreams during the night that are all from very small fragments that I can't even stick them together. And my daily life sort of goes in the
The
same way.
same. It's the same.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Gio. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, beautiful recognition again, seeing something, realizing something. And we can say putting the dots together, but not even, not even. This is
Yeah,
also
not
just
even.
like, no, because here comes a teacher who now in a way, as long as there is a teacher, for me it's like this. There is someone who knows. In claiming
Oh
that he
yeah.
can show you how it goes, like now, as you beautifully say, which is true, there is in a way understanding. Yeah, definitely. But I would say this is yeah, and not even. But as long as there is someone who wants to teach you and tell you something, it's already one too much.
Oh yeah.
Very
I I just wanted to say something here. You talked about knowing. Actually, being is knowing, and I can't explain why that is so, but it is like that. Being is knowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but that brings up a strange issue because we could somehow, uh, and I am saying this because this kind of discussion goes on in many forums and meetings,
Okay.
that seems to be an aspect of this what is happening that does not know nothing about me, about being. I don't know how to put this because
Of course not.
yes, because in sleep, in dreamless dream, where is the being? You
Nowhere.
know, we claim that being is so important, but then we fall asleep without dreams. Where is the being? You know?
There is nothing. I cannot say anything about this. Zero. Zero.
No, no. To be honest, I actually I don't know what is being.
Yeah, me neither. I wrote a book about it, but I don't know what it is.
Is this? I know this. All there is this, no? This without separation, without awareness, without
Movement.
we
Play of
are not
Okay.
light.
going to add any split. No, this is being.
Yeah, that's
I
what
wouldn't
I'm
say,
going. I was
but
going to
well,
say. I mean, my mind is crazy because I just said that there is no being, but being is so obvious at the same time because there is nothing else. I mean, it is
well,
so obvious.
but
Being, it's
words. I wouldn't say that this has. I wouldn't like the word being. It's not necessary. This is enough. This encompasses
Yeah.
everything and nothing.
Yeah,
oh
beautiful.
yeah,
Tony, I'm with you
yeah,
because in a way being is completely loaded, completely
mm,
loaded
Yes,
with meaning. Like
yes,
with
yes,
love, being, it's the
yeah,
same thing, consciousness. But in a
yes,
way it doesn't matter what you call it. But as you, Tony, you
yes,
always say you very much resonate with just this. You know,
yeah.
There are
yes.
some words which are beautifully for no reason, of course. And
Yes, and each of us have different preferences. I don't like being, but I love unconditional love. I know that may be
Yeah.
misunderstood, of course, that it's not romantic, it's not personal, but this is unconditional love. Wow,
Yeah,
I feel
beautiful. Yeah,
great saying this. Yes, that's unconditional love because love is nothing being everything, is mysterious, is not understandable, not graspable, but everything is love. Because there's nothing missing, there's nothing left. Then love, well, it's an accurate name here.
such a gift. Yeah, beautiful.
In a way, it's funny because in a way, why do we choose like I love to go with unconditional love. Why would we choose like unconditional love and not unconditional hate?
Yes.
It's actually the same. I
Because
remember.
sorry, Rosa, I am thinking, because all of us have the experience of eating, maybe, and it's like this. And loving is forgetting any kind of boundary, no? Wow, love is forgetting the
Here,
possibility of anyone.
what's now coming up, it's like I'm always very open to express whatever's coming out without having any clue and not putting any meaning on what's coming out. It's really like verbal diarrhea and of course meaningless already. Nevertheless, I was just there was a chat with Karl Renz again and I was there live and in May, and he was going like always saying, "Well, no meaning, nothing." He's into nitty nitty, no, 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 right? No, no, and then positive. And I was with more positive, and he said to me, "Well, this is too much popo. Popo means butt." S in German, a tiny, tiny expression. This is too positive, too positive. Sorry, and it was beautiful, a beautiful conversation again with him. And then he, in a way, 10 minutes later, like going completely into the negativity, 10 minutes later, he was talking about the totality of what is, giving it the value, the best thing ever. Not saying the best thing ever, but giving it a positive value. And I say, whoa, whoa, wait, sweetheart, wait, wait, wait. Saying to me that I'm popo positive, and you
You are.
now giving it such a value, calling it unconditional love. No! So no matter what you say, I'm going to say the opposite, I said to him. And he was like, no, it is the best thing ever. He used a different, I don't know which word, but it was a positive word. Like the most valuable thing ever, the totality of what is and is not or whatever. And this was in a way also beautiful to see that also like you mentioned, Tony, you would call it unconditional love. I also say it's in loveness what is, because in a way it's amazing. It's just amazing that this is happening, apparently happening. That's unbelievable, actually. And this is like something which is, yeah, what to say? I don't know. It's leading nowhere. Just
Yeah, it is amazing in whatever way, manner, or mode that is appearing. It is amazing. That's why sometimes we say, because the very simple existence of anything, it's already a beautiful miracle.
Yes.
How much more everything seeming to exist. And it
I,
doesn't matter if it's just seeming or not seeming. There is no
beautiful,
separation. There are no opposites. So
beautiful. And
when the false, when the
mm,
false is seen as false, it becomes truth.
I had those moments. I don't know how to call it. It just simply will describe like just seeing a bird flying by, or just seeing a bird on a branch and then starting to cry. Being so
Wow.
touched just by seeing this. And like with nature stuff, this happens more frequently here, or just ordinary stuff. It must not be nature stuff. It can be something else, just directly crying. It's amazing. I have no clue why. It's so touching, and yeah. just like the existence, like, unbelievable that this is happening, or like an emotion kicking in. This is also like completely, oh my gosh, it's,
Oh my gosh.
mm,
Yes. And negativity and positivity, they are opposites, no? Or one and the other, no? Both.
Doesn't
And
matter.
but
Yeah.
sometimes it seems that negativity is easier because negate, not deny, nothing is graspable, and you can't describe no, neti, no, no, no. That seems that negativity is accurate. But sometimes with crying, with this bird, with this music, with this positivity, so to speak. It's not
absolutely.
either, not one, not the other. What is all encompasses, no? Crying, the bird, the emptiness, the not knowing, and nothing missing. Woof.
I would really say, like, as long as there is the knowing, like, imagine you're experiencing something totally beautiful, no matter what. With knowing it, you are too late in a way. Oh, this is so cool, I love it, and
Oh
then
yeah.
try and describing it, and then it's in a way poof, gone. You know,
Oh yeah.
in a way you're fragmenting the whole thing, and it's just and without, like, then it's just this what's happening, and then it doesn't matter really if it's beautiful or shit. It
Yeah.
just full on intensity of what is, and this is just like mind blowing. There is no knowing then, This is like the directness of what is. And this is in a way, this seems when you try to explain it to people, they directly call you a crazy. You're crazy because they always go with the mind and judge. That's why it's in a way also tricky. It's hard to tell them how touched I am by something which is really crazy, negative happening, and I'm completely touched and grateful. Yeah, this is crazy.
But
Yeah.
you see, Rosa, this is the point. That now spiritual greediness kicks in here because I will miss this kind of atmosphere. This is what I was talking about at the beginning. You know, we are talking about everything is so beautiful and conditional love, and I agree totally, completely, existence. But there are those moments when this disappears and the mind is fixated, focused in some problem, and it just doesn't see this immensity anymore. And something inside feels that it's not right.
Yeah.
Greediness
Yeah, and that's it. And that's it already. You see?
Yes.
must
That's it
be.
already. And that's it already. And this is in a way, that's why here came the boom when I was in this playing with those ideas, Gio. And then I heard Emerson. I love this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He is amazing. I love the energy, booming out like an idiot. I just love this joy there. And from the very beginning, and still, I totally resonate with him, whatever. And he, in a way, came up with, he was with his nephew, like 2 years ago, I don't know, playing. And the nephew was listening. There is a very popular song with a boom. I don't know it, a very famous one. And the nephew was singing the song with the boom, and they were playing. And Emerson had his Zoom call, like he was giving Zoom. And then in a way, he always has an intro, and he tried to use like stupid words which are not leading you to somewhere, like not anymore with nothing and everything and I don't know. And then he go, well, this goes boom, and then he was just with the boom, no matter what, it goes boom boom. And this was exactly what I was when I heard it. I was like, fuck, because I was like collapsing into the panic attack, and in a way there was just a panic attack, and it went boom without understanding, boom, zero.
Your what you call panic attack is
Energy.
feeling like you are dying.
Yeah, call it fear, energy, just energy. We can take
Right.
another example, full on joy, yeah, falling in love. And then in a way this energy comes in, you try to label. There is not anymore, you are not anymore able to label because it's full on energy, boom,
Mm.
zero, empty. And this was for me always making this so-called experience something which was in a way, let's go into the resistance, not wanting it, yeah. And this thing, like, as if it was a training. I did it on, and then gone. No idea about it. No preference. It just came and went, you know? And this is so like this empty boom of no matter what. And this felt like very unfuckable. No matter what. That's it. And this was
Yeah.
resonant. And this state here, the boom, because it's really like a silent boom, a total explosion. So full on and actually empty. And yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking about the facing the negativity. I think that some people try to point to negation because we are so used to live in too much positive way. We
Absolutely.
believe in everything. We believe in outside objects too strongly. So sometimes it is useful to say that no, those things does not exist. It's almost like a skillful means, a tool, right? A
I
teaching
think
tool.
definitely like we can say that we are raised up with the parents society, like
Yeah,
everything which is not good, like the child is crying, oh no, don't cry, here you have a lollipop, or because it's negative, this is like how humanity functions, so to say.
yeah,
Naturally, so we tend to prefer positivity, good feeling, good emotions, I don't know what, higher, faster, better, blah blah. And in a way, this is crazy, but this is it already because it is. No doubt
yeah,
that this is it. But then in a way, you can simply play this game. This happened here, like totally. I just heard it's what it is. So I wasn't anymore looking for a better experience. The shit was it already. That's it. Like it or don't like it. That's it. And this was for me the biggest relief ever. I call it therapy. And there was the game melting into the triggers on and on and on the whole time. And in a way, it became a habit, just a habit.
yeah.
And there was nothing special anymore. And this is, of course, beautiful, of course, and maybe also, in a way, my child, raising up my child like this. So what? So what now? It's negative, you don't like it. So what? It's just very simple. You know,
Yeah.
you can make a drama out of it or not. Kai?
No, no, totally, totally. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Um, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, I just went through a shitstorm the other day, but I thought, yeah, I wasn't sure I was going to make it through, but here I am, and yeah, it's like,
Beautiful. What was
yeah,
it, the shit?
yeah.
So you told
I
me
don't, I
that
don't, I no,
you
I don't want to go through the.
okay, okay,
It reminds me of the like I spent a long time planning something, a project. Okay, I don't want to go into the details, but I
okay.
spent a long time planning a project, which I had to do this and that and prepare for it, and then yesterday, boom, the whole project disintegrated, and and I felt like I wanted to crawl into a deep black hole and never come out again. Honestly, I wanted to crawl into a deep black hole and never come out again
Okay.
after planning this project for months,
Okay.
and but now it's fine. It was all empty. But of course, I put a lot of time. A lot of time and energy was put into this, and then it just blew in my face. It's a bit like when those Tibetan monks, they make these
Mandala.
sand mandalas. They make the mandala for like a week, and then they destroy it. And
Beautiful.
that's the attitude we need to have, and that I should have had actually. This is the
Yeah.
attitude to have. Is okay, maybe you spent a year, building this mandala, and it was the kind of mandala, really, actually, in a way, metaphorically. But then it was like just bang, destroyed, like
Yeah.
that.
Sweetheart, beautiful. You see how life plays out? Perfection. I call it
Oh yeah,
perfection.
yeah,
There
yeah.
is
But of
life is
course, yeah,
life is the
yeah,
biggest teacher. Life is you don't need any attitude. Life is always going to bring you exactly there where you need to be. Let's go into this story. So this
yeah,
was my experience. So life was always my biggest teacher. Shit, okay, that's it. That's it.
yeah.
Tony, you want to add something to this?
Yes, I would like to say something to Gio. I'm thinking that will seem maybe a therapy. I'm not at all. I'm not. I don't want to help. I don't want to give advice. I am not in all of this.
Yeah.
But this is arising. Maybe when this moment. Wow. Now it's not this. Not. It's not. Make instead of reacting, no, make it bigger. Is not this. Is not this. Wow. That's something missing. Really, something missing that
Love it.
I
Yeah.
can't see, but it's there. Is there.
I
Make
love it.
great, and
Exaggerating,
yes,
totally
yes,
exaggerating it. So
Yeah.
you see the bullshit in it.
for
You see the
fun,
game
for
in it.
Yeah.
fun,
You see, but
for
Yeah.
but thi
fun.
but this is actually beautiful, Tonya. I totally love it. This is actually what happens here with interaction with my son when he is going into this victim mood, and I'm just
It happens also.
oh, oh, you know, and then we end up both of us. Normally, I would be angry because of this behavior, but no, I'm just diving completely into it, and then it becomes like such a thing, and then we end up completely cracking up, like both of us laughing like idiots.
How old is he?
Almost 15. It's a
Hard
very,
times.
it's a very,
Hard times.
yeah, but here we go. No, it's not hard. It just
No.
full on, you see, it just full on, and it's just such a joy. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just like, oh
Of
my
course.
gosh. And of course, I can get angry and be completely pissed and full on. You can imagine here how Rosa
No, but I
blooms.
was trying to say that it's hard time for him. The beginning of adolescence, the hormones are overblowing and
But
you
here,
know.
Gio, look how beautiful the dance is. Here's full on with his hormone thing. With me too. It's exactly
Yeah.
also the age where I am now also adjusting to, so to say. I noticed this here. So you see how life beautifully, naturally plays out,
Oh
so
yeah.
to say. It's very interesting, very
Yeah.
interesting. But Tony, beautiful. I love this approach. Gio, how do you like this approach?
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I will do it. I will do it. Yeah.
And report, please report how it was.
Okay.
Wendy, you can also try it if you like, girl.
Oh, my daughter was 15 at one time, and it was not all that wonderful. It was rough. I don't know how I survived.
Well, you didn't. You didn't, sweetheart. You're dead already.
Now I'm going to be a great grandmother in February. So
Oh, cool.
yes,
Beautiful, beautiful, sweetheart.
yes.
Beautiful.
Wonder if it's going to be a little boy or a little girl.
Let's see.
This granddaughter having a baby. Time's weird. It's really
Beautiful.
It's wonderful to have grandsons. It's incredible.
oh, well, I have one grandson. He's only 5. Then
Yeah.
I have a granddaughter that's 22, and then one that's 24. And so soon a new baby. Weird.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
Amazing.
have to be a great grandmother, but here I am.
Of course, Wendy, you're the best.
Telling you. Oh, and dreams. To go back to the dreams, dreams are like a vacation for me. I have such vivid dreams. And I mean, I've died in my dreams. I've been a ghost in my dreams. I've even been a frog in my dreams.
Nice.
Some kind of animal, some other kind of animal. I don't know what it was, but it was fun. And so I love to dream.
Beautiful.
And yeah, I don't see it any different than this either. It's just fun.
Same here. Same here. Kai, by the way, here, sweethearts, the time is running unbelievable. Kai,
Very
sweetheart, thanks for sharing, like in a way that you really simply wanted to be swallowed by this black hole.
Yeah.
It must have been very. Can you remember the last time you were you became a lover of, what was it? Of
Collapse.
collapses, yeah.
Collapse.
And
Yeah. Well, I wasn't a lover of collapse the other day, I can tell you. I wasn't a lover of collapse the other day, so I wasn't being true to my philosophy.
but now it's gone. It's just
Now it's
an
gone.
innocent report. So another
Yeah, it's just
collapse,
an
I would
instant.
say. Another
Yeah,
collapse.
another collapse. Exactly. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Another beautiful sand mandala that just was wiped away.
Like this mandala, I love it. It's like this
Yeah, I love it
impermanence.
too.
This
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
impermanence.
Yeah,
True. Just this impermanence. And of course when
yeah,
when
and you
when
can
everything
imagine,
is in prison,
yeah, and you can imagine the love and care and that went into when these Tibetan monks make their mandala, the love and care and presence and everything, and then just wiped away, wiped away. Yeah.
exactly. Like this is here, Gio, what you said in the beginning with this waste of energy, apparently. There is no such thing where like doing this mandala for I don't know how like, so much effort, so much focusing, concentration, beauty, and then boom, boom, gone. And this is the whole time like this. Emotions, feelings, ideas, everything full on.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I was trying to
I know,
describe
I know, I know.
exactly what happens at that instant, but of course, suddenly it goes away.
Like everything,
Yeah.
impermanence.
I think life is teaching us when this collapses happens that in the end everything will collapse, right?
Beautiful.
Mm, mm,
And this is exactly the joy when those, in a way,
mm,
teachings happen by life.
Yeah.
This is just
mm.
like, wow. Yes.
Even the dearest, the most dearest thing that we have must go.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly, Gio.
yeah.
Exactly. This experience I made when my mother died, she was also my best friend. And I was just overwhelmed by the beauty of this, whatever this was. And I could not properly express myself. And I knew I have to be careful with people who knew me because they would think she's crazy, like to talk
When
about
was,
the,
how long ago was that?
I would say 3 years ago. I really
Oh,
have no, I even did not remember the year because it was not
mhm,
needed here. Zero. And it's just like so obvious that nothing came, nothing went.
right.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And sweetheart, so 1 minute is left. I would love to
Mhm.
round it up here, but not me. Maybe Tony or Gio or Wendy Kai. Feel free to say something or not.
Yes, I just feel that looking at my face in the square, I will say that this is not me. This is not how I look like, this
Mm,
limited image.
mm,
You see a limited image. How
Yes, I
that?
mean, if I look at the square,
Okay, it's
mm.
funny. Yeah, yeah, nice, nice. How is it with you, Tony, looking at the square?
Beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Everything is a celebration. Now is arising, no, the feeling of the celebration, the sharing, the not knowing, and the unconditional love. Thank you very much, all of you.
Sweethearts, I
Yeah.
thank you so much. I simply love the energy. It's really just about this feeling here,
Mhm.
energy, no more, no less, understanding it or not. And Kai, Wendy, Tony, Gio, thanks a lot. And
Thank
maybe we
you.
meet again. Let's see how it plays out. And yeah, much love. Mwah, kisses.
thank you all. Thank you.
Enjoy,
Goodbye.
sweethearts. Goodbye.
Have a great day.